But hey, chat, guess who didn't start the recording after he said they would? Guess who? It wasn't me, I promise. We have to go kill that scav. For the drip. So that we may know how to drip and never drown. Amen. Hope you guys all got your bets in. They have closed. I like the tac sports more than the M32s. I like fire trucks and monster trucks. Walter. Where'd he go? All the way down there? He is. Woo! They mad.
Давай, давай, давай! Пиздец, мраки ебаные! Да вот он!
Oh! Oh! That's a big boy.
Сдохни, тварь! Ты куда пошел?
I dodged in real life. We lived in real life. Woo! Adar. And he's hitting me with the big bang. It's Warmageddon. Of course it's Warmageddon. It would be. Why wouldn't it be, chat? Why wouldn't it be, huh? It's fucking Warmageddon again. We meet again, old friend. Okay, well, two more. This was a high-level scav, to be sure. Don't doubt it. There is another. Adar's got some punch, huh? The greatest ammo. That episode is going to be titled The Greatest Rat in Tarkov, because I am a monster. Okay. It's going to be a little dark in here. I'm real sorry. I'm real sorry. This ion, what are you for? RD704. Oh, we got that already. Okay, that comes with the gun. That's what it is. I knew it was something. Okay. The moonshine gave me the power to kill that man. That's all I'll say. Behind me? They following? Scavs are chasing now? They do that? They fly now? So you're telling me they fly now?
Вон он, блядь, ебашь его!
Show yourself, motherfucker. Oh, wait, shoot him in the legs, remember? Yes, that's 4. We need as many hits as we can get. Okay. Okay. Nice. Very nice. We will probably unload those at some point. But that's good reloads. Right in the groin. Shipping him away. Shipping away at him. Let me do this. Let me do that. Oh, sorry. Misclick. There we go. So what we should do is keep an eye on when we start okay, we are now losing. We're now getting a reduction in buff. So we're at 11.9. We will shoot something and see how many points that gives us next. So you don't get a bonus for getting headshots with bolt actions. Every hit gives you 0.3 rep. So to get to level, from level 2 to level 3, you have to get 100 hits. So we're probably 65 more hits away, somewhere around there, in that ballpark. I know it's very dark in here. I'm sorry, chat. We'll get out of here soon. Get up into the dang overlord, overground. Oh, what am I doing again? Oh, right, we're doing stashes. We're doing stashes. I don't need to go into them all. We're doing stashes, chat. Don't get it twisted. We're doing stashes. This site actually works really well. Another one. Excellent. 11.9, chat, remember? 11.9. Because I just want to get... We have so few bullets. I want to get maximum efficiency out of each one. I want to check this first as well. We'll kill that guy and then we'll go back out through the back there. Gives plus 45, negative 5. I'm willing to risk it on the assumption we will find something to drink. There he is. Excellent. Okay, 11.9. Okay, that hit him. Then we just briefly take shelter. Skills. Sniper. Okay, so we're getting 0.2 now. So we would have to shoot 30% more shots. I think I'm going to still do it. It's not as bad as I thought. I think it's still worth it. Hit him in the legs, remember? I think that was a leg shot. He's healing. Woo! I got stuck with inertia there. So that took us to 12.7. Okay, it's not efficient. It's not efficient. Because that would have been 4 shots, that would have been 1.2 skill points. Okay, something to be aware of. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Excuse me. Oh, I can't take that right now. Okay. We should take another grizzly. We should take another grizzly. Another grizzly shall be taken. I will take Wilson's always. I will drop the juice always, apparently. I will also take this. This is good. This is great. I'm crouched. I'm uncrouched. Okay. I'm taking the butt juice. We're drinking the butt juice. You can also level up by reloading your Mosin. Yes. The problem... it wasn't Robert Callers. That was my dad. The problem with reloading is that I don't have enough ammo. That's the whole concern right now, you know? I suppose we should reload, because that does give us a point each time. I take your point, gentlemen. Okay, but I'm just going to sit here for a second. We'll let the new scavs come in while we do this. I don't know what we're going to do for... I don't know what we're going to do about ammo. We've got 9 shots. That's good. But I mean, like, after this raid, what do we do next? Hey! Hey! How you doing, Callum? Hope you're well, brother. If everybody doesn't know, please go check out Callum's channel, Bite Marks. Callum, drop a link in chat. If you're a mod, you should be allowed to. We got him. Anyone got a Mosin for me? No. That'd be too good, huh? Too good to old Miles. Don't want any of that. Pretty good. New vid is blowing up. Which one? Is that the one you did on the House of the Dragon Feminist? Because that was a pretty sick video. I enjoyed it. It was an interesting discussion. What was the... And who was the person you had on your channel? They seemed like a much bigger group. There you go. There's everyone go check out Callum's channel. It's fantastic. They talk about social issues in really accessible and interesting ways. I'm a big fan. Yeah, stack all this like this. Netsua. Alright, and we're fully healed. Alright, send me back out. I hear another one, chat. Okay, with ammo as low as it is, I think we conserve. We need to do 3 more of these raids, or 2 more of these raids, so let's just go. We did it with Hills Alive. She does awesome videos on Game of Thrones, mostly character analysis stuff. Okay, cool. So she was like a known entity in that sphere before you did the thing. That's what you want. That's the collab we all dream of. I saw your message about Hitman, by the way. I'm very keen to stream that with you. I think that's a content farm of note. Let me know when, where, how, what, and why, and I'm in. I'm streaming on Sunday. I'm planning a community stream. I'll need to decide if it's this weekend or next. But other than that, I'm pretty free. Other than that, I'm pretty free. Oh, we should wear the hat for the drip. Just so we don't drown. I sleep on it. Bad armor. Bad armor. I remember a time in hardcore when I would have looked at that and praised the heavens. But now, we run. I'll take it. Ah, you know what? Use it like that, yeah. Take that. Okay. If you insist. You're streaming on Sunday as well, but we got to talk about who's going to do the streaming. I don't mind if it's on your channel, man. I mean, I'd love to do it on mine, obviously. But if you own the game, so I think it makes more sense for you to stream it, and I'll just hang out. We'll do a role reversal. Because you've been giving me backup for so much time now. I haven't done it for you in a bit. I'm happy to wear the Callum hat on your end. Maybe we can get some of my community over to you as well. Other guys, please, if you haven't, please go sub to Callum's channel. He just posted a link in the chat. Why don't we alternate? The game's on sale until Friday. What do you mean by alternate? Like we on the same day, or we stream one day on my account, one day on yours? That could be fun. As long as it's coherent, right? That's all that matters. But I really don't mind doing it on your end. It would honestly be a nice break to not be the primary gamer for a little bit. I need a holiday, man. Holiday from my holiday. Yes, warm milk, having been in a wooden stash for years. Well, canonically, Jaeger is a weird little man who runs around putting stuff in holes. So it's technically, we're only like 2 weeks into the conflict, so it's only 2-week-old warm milk, you know? It's only 2-week-old milk. One day on mine, one day on yours. I guess that could work, yeah, as long as we use the same account, right? That's all that matters. Yeah, that works. So let's not do this Sunday, let's do next Sunday. If you're free on that day. And we'll start on your side. They call it long life for a reason. Exactly. Okay, there's a cat. There's a cat in my camera. I am beset by enemies upon all sides. Wait, the matches. I can't see. You're fluffy. You're so fluffy. Okay, the cat is sitting down on the escape key. We might enter the options menu soon. Let's do like a Wednesday or something? Okay. Okay, I can do next week Wednesday. Why do you look like you're about to jump? Where are you planning on jumping to? You're giving me heart palpitations. Oh, I see. I have to move the MRE. Okay, hold on. There we go. She wants to sleep on the shelf. Now you can go. My God. Cats. I'll show you guys where she is in a second. There's actually 2 of them in the room now. Heart palpitines. Do it. Do it. Have an aneurysm. You got the sheaves, homie? This man's straight sheaving right now. Where's the Senate? Ask him. He knows. He knows. My character is asthmatic, to say the least. To be polite. You know what? We'll just use it. It's fine. If we need to switch to the... Is that another Salewa? It is. Well, if anyone was looking to get their quest done, I'm taking it. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I know we can get a sick case with the paracord, but I can't really use it. Chat, please remind me when we get out of this to put money in my butt. He's having a heart attack from all the butter you just made him drink. Butter is not off milk, that's yogurt. I'd like you to get your facts straight before you meme on my channel. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, we take lactose very seriously here. Specifically of the soy variety. Okay, feel free to seethe in the comments about how soy is not a form of lactose. I'm waiting. I got all weak. Straight in this economy? True. True. Being gay's gotta be more cost effective. Like, sure, you spend a lot more money on gym, but like, you know, I'm not gonna make the joke. There was a joke there about dating and the cost of it, but that's just like raw misogyny on main, so maybe we'll just not put that one up on the internet, because I don't believe it, and I don't know why I would make that joke, honestly. That's growth, chat. And that's a war crime. Nothing misogynistic about war crimes. You can quote me on that shit, too. For 5 seconds, please? Never. That's my whole brand. It's just sort of benign misogyny. Also, great name for a Scav group. Just saying. Just putting it out there. If anyone wants to take it, it's yours. I'll let you have it. Snack, 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 snacks. Yeah! Search. Search, 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 search. Yeah! Soap, 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 soap. Yeah! I'll stop. I might. I won't. I won't. Okay, stash, 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 and then we go home. Stank on the foot. Skank on the foot. It's true. It's true. On the fool! D is for Lysdexia, baby. I can make that joke. I actually am dyslexic. It's very funny, if you're me. If you're not me, it's quite frustrating, I imagine. Who's stepping in the damn trees? I heard bushes. Somebody's in the damn bushes, chat. Oh man, I need that, don't I? Wait. I'm learning. He's beginning to see. Yes. Yes. Then. Oh my god, I actually did it. I amaze myself. Get in there. Okay, it's all full. We are loading up. Dyslexics unite? Indeed, indeed. Lysdexics untie? Lysdexics untie? We're all together? Deslexus? Dexlexus. Wilston! 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 For those of you wondering, that is Tom Hanks in famous movie Castaway. And now with Tom Hanks to take us out of here. Thank you. Thought I saw a guy up ahead? You probably did. Yeah, probably did. Could you be more or less specific? Either one would help. Time to overthrow the spellers? Dude, they've held the world for too long, okay? We have lived under the yoke of accurate grammar our entire lives, and now we seek retribution. Would have been funnier if I could have misspoke on retribution, but I couldn't think of an equivalent word. We seek nutrition. Right side of extract? Okay. Probably just extracting. Let them do their thing. We gotten all the XP we need out of this raid. I'm a rat, but I'm not like a rat, you know. A Rolodex. I remember Rolodexes. Man, my dad used to have one. I'd be sitting there on his lap while he's doing his taxes, just flicking through the thing, and he'd be so mad because he's like, I had my place saved, and I'm like, well, we're 17 rolls away from where you used to be, and I mean, Honestly, you're just gonna have to live with your new life now. Enjoy it. Why? Well, you were right. You'll run out of bullets eventually, chat. Oh, I saw him in the last second. That was a player scav. Well spotted, Raja. He was not by the right of the extract. He was directly behind us. I had a grenade too. Okay. Mosin Man's it. Hey, one of us! One of us! This is the best frames I've seen. I don't know what that means, Jackfruit, but I'm happy for you. He killed his own kind, exactly. That's the karma. That's the karma for getting Tarkov Shooter Part 2 done. But you know what? I own it. We have paid our debt to the world. We have paid our debt to the world. Can I barter trade for any bolt actions before we go? Because I really do want to be grinding that up. I can get a sniper Mosin. Okay. I can also almost get an SV98. Okay, what else do we have? Let's just have a quick look. I think we should get the Mosin. Beard oil gives you an M700. Okay. What else? What else? Mechanic? Let's have a look here. Show me bolties. I can get an M700. I can get a little Obrez. I don't really want an Obrez. You only need the helmet. You're rich now, D-Cruncher. He is. He's wealthy. And we can get a DBL. Okay, so we got plenty of bolt actions. Let's get the Mosin first. Oh no, let's do the DBL. Let's do the DBL. Let's do the DBL. Give me this, and we'll take a pistol to back it up. Give me like a USP, that's fine. Do I have ammo for it? Quite a bit. Where's my DBL? There it is. You can go in there. Oh, we already got one. Nice. And then there should be a grip for it somewhere in here, in the damn mess. You know what? There we go. Now, what scope to put on it, chat? That's the real question. Give me the Bravo sight, I think. Oh, we also have easy job. Yes, we do. Oh, you're right, we do, and that's like 15,000 XP. Oh shit. Maybe we need to take a bit of... Okay, let's do another interchange run. This quest isn't going anywhere. Maybe we take a little break from interchange after this one. Only 2 more quests after that, right? Because all I'm pushing for this is the XP, I guess. And to kill the killer. Oh, nice. Okay. You only have to mark one thing, exactly. And I think I do still have a fuel matter as well. We got to mark the tankers up past the roads. And the one in front of them, I think. I don't think we ever got that done. That's good. That's good. Okay, it's all barter trades. Okay, eyes forward, chat. Ears up. We're looking for the baddies. The baddies we shall find. I always die on this map, man. I hate interchange. Interchange. How many stashes have we checked and found no clins? Promise you, as soon as we don't need the damn things, we're going to see them everywhere. Someone's going to go through the entire hardcore series, find every instance where I left one behind, and kick me. You ever realize that someone at one point probably accidentally discovered what happens when you mix water and cesium, and it probably scared the shit out of them? Yep. It probably also blew off their hands. You got big problems if you're mixing water and cesium, that's for sure. I imagine you'd be more than mildly surprised by it. It's a little loud. Ah, the scene of my betrayal. Honestly, I can't hate. We betrayed. We died. It was fair. Remember to keep the ciggies for the SB98. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get that shit off my head. Put that on. It doesn't cover the ears. I'm gonna regret that, I realize, but it's level 4. And it's black for swag. If your hand suddenly blew off, would it still scare you, no? Yeah. I don't know, you ever been in shock? Shock's a powerful drug, man. Of course you'd be scared. I'm not saying you wouldn't be. I'm just saying, like, especially after the shock wears off. But, shock's a powerful drug. In 2015, I was riding my motorcycle in Pretoria. I was getting some... So, let me give you guys a little anecdote here, a little story, alright? Since we're around the campfire. I used to ride a motorcycle to campus and back every day for maybe 2.5 years. Every single time I got on that thing, every single time, I put on my full equipment. Heavy boots, sliding jeans, sliding jacket, helmets, Kevlar helmets, thick, solid gloves, all of it, right? Spine brace, the works. I only got the spine brace towards the end. I got home from campus, and an ex-girlfriend of mine messaged me to say, hey, I'm coming over, do you have anything for us to drink? And I said, no, let me go out to the shops and grab one quickly. And the shop was maybe 1 minute away from me. And I was like, you know what? It's just down the road. I just took off all my equipment. I like literally just took it off. I'm not putting all this back on. Hopped on my thing, went down to the petrol station, bought the snacks, the drink, got back on my bike, drove up to the turning, the yield. A beggar, a homeless man, came up to me and he reached over my arm. He was trying to pull the keys out of my bike. It's a pretty common tactic. And then they'll hold them. And then you have to get off your bike. And you either have to chase them and then their buddies come and steal it or something. It's a really common tactic in South Africa. So I saw that happening. I swatted him away. I immediately accelerated forward into the gap in traffic. And instantaneously got swatted by a bus. T-boned me at 67 kilometers per hour. Is what the investigation found. My bike turned into shotgun shrapnel and spread out over the road in front of me. Hey, no, AK-74, nice. My body turned into a bouncing ball and was pinged around up and down. I bounced up, hit the bus's windshield, fell down on top of my bike. The kickstand went through my right kneecap and out the other side. I dislocated my left shoulder. I ruptured the tendon on my right one. I ripped off most of the skin on my right foot, and I was wearing shoes as well. It was canvas. Went straight through it, and to wrap up the whole story, I got a real nasty burn on my butt, which actually caused permanent nerve damage. I can't feel anything on my right butt cheek. It's really funny. Then, right? I roll off the bike after the kickstand breaks off in my leg. I roll off onto the bike. I'm not sure of the exact order of events. I think that's how it went down. That's how the passers-by described it. And they started coming out of the bus. They're freaking out. I start getting up, and the first thing I say is, "Fuck!" understandably. And my second reaction is to go, "Oh shit! I see oncoming traffic." I get up. I start running towards I stand up, right, which is insanely stupid. I could have broken my back, and I would have made it worse if I'd tried to stand. I stand up, and I take my first step. I notice my leg's not moving. I look down. There's this metal rod sticking out of my goddamn knee. In shock, I couldn't feel it. In shock, I grab the thing, pull it out, which was quite possibly suicidal. Blood just starts spraying out of the side of the damn thing. I drag my fucking ass over to the side of the road. An old lady jams her scarf into the hole in my leg. She's like, "Oh, I used to be a nurse." I was like, "I love you." And she then proceeds to buy me a Coca-Cola, which I was just sitting on. This is not satire. This happened to me. I don't want to call an ambulance, right? Because ambulances in South Africa are unreliable as fuck. Like, they just never come. So I called my friend, and I did the maths in my head. I was like, my girlfriend's at my place. She won't be there in time. She's like on her way there. She won't pick up her phone while she drives. My dad's too far. My mom's too far. I called my friend. I was like, "Hey, Jamie, are you in class?" She's like, "No." And I was like, "Cool. Could you?" I was like, I was still in shock. I was completely calm. I was like, "Hey, could you drive down to the intersection of so and so and so and so?" And I don't want to give away my locations. and could you just pick me up? I need to go to the hospital quickly. I got hurt on my bike. And she's like, oh shit, dude, are you okay? I was like, no, I'm fine. I'll be fine. She pulls up. There's a crowd of 30 people around me at this point. The homeless person who assaulted me is long gone. And, well, I mean, I assume he was homeless. He was raggedy as fuck. That's probably a bit unfair on my part. Homeless people are fine. That guy sucked. The assailant had long gone. And she pulls up, right? She sits next to, she comes out of her car, she's freaking out. I'm like, no, I'll be fine. Blood is still like pouring in gushes out of my right leg, sorry. And the lady's scarf is so inundated now. I looked at her and I was still in shock. I was like, hey, do you want this back? I'll get it back to you. She's like, keep it. You know what? You can keep that. And I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you, so kind. So we start. Jamie sort of like rolls me into her brand new Volkswagen Polo, and sort of she's panicking. I'm chilling. About 3 minutes into the car ride towards the hospital, which was 11 minutes away, I look down. My arm is hanging at the worst, like an angle it should never hang out. My leg is pouring blood onto her ground mat, and my shoe is in pieces. It was like hanging on by a shoelace. My foot is like this mangled mess of like skin and muscle, and I just started crying. I wept and I wept and I wept, and the snot was pouring out of my nose. I'd smashed my eyelid as well. The visor on my helmet had broken and smashed into my face, so I had a huge cut on this eye, so I couldn't see anything. I thought I'd gone blind, and I started screaming and crying and panicking. And there's me just pouring every bodily fluid you can name, bar one, onto this poor woman's brand new upholstery. And she just drove, dude. She ran every red light. She hooted at every slow car. She got me to the fucking hospital and kept me alive. And I am very, very, very lucky to be alive. The only time, chat, I did not ride with my full protection on, I got hit by a bus at 67 kilometers per hour. Never ever go out on your motorcycle without protective equipment. You hear me? I will fly to America and I will beat you with a freaking drum. Alright? Like, you never ever do that shit. And I never will again. I mean, after that, I couldn't afford a car, so I bought another motorcycle with the insurance payout. And I rode for another 2.5 years until eventually my gran retired and I took her car off her. But it was fucked up, and it was in the middle of exam season too, and the university was hesitant to make exceptions for me. I had to write my exams while on morphine, like legitimate. Well, it's called Dormicum, but it's a morphine byproduct. It was fucking horrendous. Yeah. So that's my I shouldn't be alive story, and everyone who rides a motorcycle will tell you that they have almost died doing so. It is a very fun, very interesting form of transport, but it is so stupidly dangerous, guys. And I mean, I can talk about it now because it's been 7 years and I'm a little lighthearted about it, but for a long time it was like severe PTSD. I am so lucky, guys. Like, if she hadn't been available, I would have died because the ambulance would have taken 30-40 minutes to get there. They're completely unreliable here. The hospital's fantastic if you can get into a private one. The government ones are death traps. And the ambulances are dispatched from whatever's closest, and the closest one to me was a government hospital. And I did that maths, man. I was like, this isn't safe. I need to short circuit this. Oh fuck! I get the thrills thinking about it. Reminds me of your dad. I'll read your message now, man. It's gone too far up in the chat. Sorry, chat. I was on a rant. This is gonna be a good YouTube video. Yeah, I guess. Freaking ghost stories with Unemployed. Oh, I'm a little shaken up now just remembering it. It was intense, to say the least. Has anyone in chat ever gone through anything like that? Anything major? Do you remember how much morphine in Baby? I was given 1 shot of Dormicum. We don't do morphine here because it's too easy to steal. So we have Dormicum, which is like it's easy to trace for some reason. I'm not sure. It's basically morphine. It's like morphine, little cousin. I was given Dormicum for my shoulder when they reset the dislocates. I was given two doses before surgery, and then I was put under sedation because I was in so much pain they couldn't. I kept crying and stuff. while I was waiting surgery. And the surgeon who was the tendon guy, because they had to repair all my tendons in my knee and like put the cartilage back because most of it had been pushed out. He wasn't available for like 5.5 hours, so I was just lying there. That was rough. But and I was awake for all of it, and I remember being very high. They took me for x-rays, and I remember flirting with the radiologist, who was a 47-year-old Indian man, which I was like, listen, buddy, Valentine's Day is around the corner. You and me, a speedboat, the dam, we get some fish. It's going to be amazing. And this poor man just put up with it. You punched a bird at 70 miles per hour. Holy fuck, dude. That'll do it. Jesus. Oh my god. Close I've been, that was not boom, but we all know this story. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Couch Potato had a freaking gas stove blow up in his face, and he lived to tell the tale. And like, I was like 22 at the time when it happened to me. I could not imagine something that intense happening to me as a teenager. Physical trauma-wise. Like, I've had some bad falls and breaks, but that was it. I shattered my kneecap when I was about 13. Nothing like what you went through, though. It was tobogganing. A shattered kneecap is a shattered kneecap, brother. I didn't shatter my kneecap. The kickstand went into my knee and under the kneecap. So it ripped a tendon in half, and it pushed out a bunch of cartilage, but it missed the artery, and it missed the kneecap. I didn't have any bone damage. No broken bones, that entire ordeal. Lots of skin, lots of scars. My back is a fucking spider web of nightmares. But nothing at all for breaks. Very luckily. And because of the time it took for me to see a surgeon, I could have gotten calcium poisoning if I had broken bones. Because when your bone marrow is exposed like that, it leaks into your bloodstream, and it can actually you can poison yourself on your own bone marrow. How insane is that? Them drugs though, dude. Them drugs though. I was tripping. So yeah, to answer your question, I got 3 shots of morphine in the hospital, and then they gave me like opioids for pain relief at home. And the one day it got so bad, I took 2 at once, which I really shouldn't have. It was very stupid. And I was tripping dick, and I remember standing in my driveway, slowly turning in a circle, looking at the bricks below, mesmerized. Mesmerized, dude. That plus the antibiotics plus everything else I was on was just enough to push your boy over the edge. I was tripping dick. It was very funny. Like, my housemates were standing around laughing at me. I don't blame them. I would have too. They were all very supportive throughout the entire ordeal besides that. I want this. I want this. I want this. Oh, that's actually a rig. Hold on. We should take those. And some matches. I know the D-clean is worth something at some point, but we'll get it again. I was on morphine as well, didn't remember the week in the hospital. Yeah. Well, I was supposed to be in hospital for 7-8 days, but because I was in the middle of exams, I had to leave. The university wouldn't allow me to defer. The fucking bastards. And I remember I walked into my Latin exam. My eye was black. My knee was still seeping, so the bandage had gone completely red, obviously. And my lecturer took one look at me and was like, "Cool, we're moving your exam to a month from now." And I was like, "Thank you." But the university flat out refused to do it. They flat out refused. Sons of bitches. I've never forgiven them for it. I very, very willingly participated in all the student protests after that. They should have given you the exactly. It's insane, dude. I to this day I cannot understand their rationale. They're like, they asked me, "Are you able to walk?" And I said yes. And they said, "Can you still hold a pen?" And I said, "My left arm's dislocated, my right arm was injured, but I can write." And they're like, "Okay, we're gonna need you to come in. We can't do the deferral. The department doesn't have the budget." I was like, "Okay." So I came in, took one look at me, and they're like, "See you in a month. Get out of here. Go home. Go home." And then that lecturer told the other ones he was an absolute G, and I got all my other exams pushed forward. But the university administration wouldn't do it at first. Bastards. My biggest accident was not a motorcycle accident, but a skiing accident. I was at Mount Aliskia and went off a 20-foot jump, nearly breaking my back. Oh my god. Because I tilted, it was freaking awful. And I was stuck in the hospital for a few days because of the impact on my legs and breaking them. Raija, that is intense, brother. I'm really glad you're okay. I'm really glad you're still with us. Back breaks are not to be fucked with. Did you guys see Adriana Chechik, famous lady of negotiable affection, has she broke her back at TwitchCon. I saw the Ludwig video about it. I was pretty surprised. I mean, how they can let that shit fly in the year of our Lord 2022. Unacceptable. Kind of wild that we have. I went through that. This raid has been perfect for monologuing. We went through that entire thing. We haven't heard a scav. We haven't seen a scav. We haven't seen a PMC. We haven't heard a PMC. Wasn't a back break, but was fucking close. Yeah. Someone broke their ankles and dislocated their knee. Ah. 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 Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. An ankle break just gives me the heebies, man. I don't think I could. I don't think I think I. Ce n'est pas bon. Ce n'est pas bon. 2 layers of thin foam on concrete floor in the foam pit. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. For Adriana Chechik. Yeah, it's just a broken ankle is. Well, I don't know why, but that in particular that gives me the heebies, man. Maybe because of the foot got so buggered. I've never broken an ankle. I've never broken a leg. I'm so lucky in that regard. Broken my forearm once doing the sword fighting. I've broken my left palm. I think it was twice. It was once the left palm and once the left pinky. Also doing the martial arts, the sword fighting. That was it for major breaks. I've broken... I think I had like a green fracture on my leg as a kid. I remember speaking about this on a previous stream, and I had the list in my head, and now I don't have it anymore. When I was in a nursery, a teacher shattered my... Tailbone. Your tailbone. Oh my god. Did they drop you or something? I would sue. Jesus. My ankle does the crickle crackle sounds. My left hip does the crickle crackle sounds. And I don't know if that was from the accident or something else. I did have some nasty grazes on my left butt cheek, like I said. So I took some impact there. But my left knee's done the crickle crackle ever since. But I don't know if it was previous and I didn't notice or what. I'm ever present. Your knees are never safe. It's true. It's true. Okay, we actually made it out of a raid. They said it couldn't be done. Heard someone opened the thing there. Hold it at eye height. If it weren't so heavy, I might have pushed that for the chumming kill, but whatever. We're out. Pay the believers. Okay. Hoi ya. Hoi ya. What a raid. Like, it wasn't a good raid. It was just intense. The chats, the talks, the everything. This raid brought us all closer together. So true. So true. I learned a lot more about you guys. I wish I could have read more of the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I get lost in the... It got lost in the stream. But please, if I didn't read your story, please post it again. I'll look at it now. 4 years ago, someone forgot to turn off the oven and torched the entire 4th floor. What? Was that in your household, Knee Cruncher? Were you there for that? Really sorry to hear that, man. That's the loss of personal property in those situations is just, it's really painful. Like, I've been robbed a lot, and just losing your stuff is just, it sucks. It really sucks. And to lose it to something that you can't control, like a fire, is even more painful. Put this away. But I mean, in the end, it's just stuff, right? Like, you can get it again. By the way, these containers are still up for naming, if anybody wants to name one. I will keep reminding you until we've got them all. The items cases, the mag cases, the pistol cases, name it whatever the hell you want. Name it whatever the hell you want. We got the Eagle, we got Completely Employed, we got Theodore. Hold on, I'm gonna preemptively steal one here. This is going to be the Barber. It happened during exam season 2. Oh my god, dude. That's... Ugh. Flagabustin Loot. That's gonna have to be this one. This is the Flaggin' Bustin' Loot. Flaggin' Bustin' Loot, baby. Oh. Lure. Loot. There we go. Just enough. Okay, Lighthouse. We have to mark things. What do we have to mark? Let's have a look. It's for Mechanic. It is Energy Crisis 1, 2, 3. That gives us 13,000 XP. Is that going to be the source, chat? 16,000. That might just be the source. 3 markers. Plus we need one more for the helicopter. Helicopter! Helicopter! And also, we must remember we need the... Put this here. Ma'am? What's in here? Nothing. Give me 25,000 rubles. That will be our new cash stack. Alright, YouTube, that is the end of the episode for today. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Cheers. And of course, a huge thank you to our channel members and patrons for this month. Kelly Ananas, Call Me Bo 82, Old Man Tater, Sir Tristan H, D Cruncher, Riley David, The Senate, Sleep Deprived Sam, Arrivo, Charlie Weber, Mermix, Officer C4, Not K Arthur, Rob, LCG Canyon Sahar, Dread Not Us, Jack Smallman, Cut Beef Go Ham, Jan the Pan, Pratham Parush, Ragnar Skullcrew, Badass Beast, Depoyo 44, What Happened to 43, Killy Thaza, Raija, Mr. King, Cairo, and Couch Potato.